you could change any choice you have ever made, would you? You can always make another choice and change the course of your success. Everyone has the potency to make inspired choices. Get ready to listen, share, and experience the creativity that is you. Now, here is the host of the Inspired Choices Show, business optimization expert, Christine McIver.
Hey, everybody. Oh, my gosh. Here we are together again. How wonderful is this? You know, I was speaking to someone earlier today and they said, you've been doing your show for a long time. Is it maybe time you want to stop? And immediately it was like, no, absolutely not. I absolutely love doing my show. And I love that you come and you join me each and every week. And if you're new to the show, if you're new to the Inspired Choices Network, welcome. If you would like to learn and you would like to grow, you've got free content, well over 6,000 hours of free content that you can tap into. Your Inspired Choices Network is your library of growing in all sorts of areas. And today we're going to be talking about business because business is my favorite topic to discuss. And today the show is called How to Stop Giving Business Away for Free. Oh, this is one of my favorite topics to rant about. So I hope you're ready for my rant. So before we get in, I'll just tell you a little bit about myself. I am a business optimization coach. I work with individuals and organizations to really bring their expertise to the world, how to showcase it, how to repurpose their content, and finally, how to have it monetized, how to have it actually return their investment to them. And I love working with individuals and organizations and doing that. Solo entrepreneurs are so much fun. It's like clay that I get to mold. It's so exciting to me. I think a lot of people, they are very focused on their area of expertise, and they don't have perhaps the understanding of what's required to monetize what they're doing, or they don't have the bandwidth to do that. And so when we work together, we're able to do that and bring pleasure and joy to being in business. I believe that business is pleasure, and it can be pleasure for everyone. So if you're someone that is looking to really up-level your business and to monetize it and have pleasure, please contact me. You can email me, Christine at inspiredchoices.ca, and I will share with you some of the amazing accomplishments some of my clients have had, and we'll look at what is possible for you in the areas where you want to focus. Okay, so let's get into today's show, how to stop giving business away for free. Does it feel like you have to give away your business assets in order to get customers? Does it feel like you have to give everything away for free so people will actually pay attention to you? Have you been following what the business gurus say about what you must do to be successful? I'm going to challenge the heck out of that. Today, you're going to learn how to stop giving your business away for free and start attracting the clients who are ready, willing, and able to pay you. If you're ready to create prosperity for you and your clients, tune in. And you know what? Join us in the chat room at inspiredchoicesnetwork.com/chat room, where we will dive into this and you can be asking questions throughout the show. So yes, this is one of my most favorite topics. And it really, I just shake my head. In fact, before we got started on today's show, I went in and asked, what does making something free do to a business? And all of these ads are coming up like 4 ways to get, ways to get clients, the power of being free so you can get clients, high paying clients, and giving away any free content is a money making strategy. And you know what I say to that? I say bullshit. I absolutely say bullshit. And I'll put it a little more in context for you for sure. Yes, there are rare occasions when giving something as a gift, and I want you to change the wording, stop using the word free. Change it to I'm giving a gift. I have a promotion that I am contributing to people. There's a different energy on it then, right? But that's there are cases where sure, giving a contribution to someone as a way to get to know you, that is great. Giving away your business for free constantly it is so devaluing. It's devaluing to you, and it's insulting to people out there. And, one of the biggest things, it's a very, very simple word, is very, very simple way to think about it is, if somebody is getting something for free, what is the value of that item? What is the value of it? So if somebody gave me this phone for free, okay, which I paid over $1,700 for, but if somebody gave me this for free, how much would I value this? I might go, oh my God, I got a $1,700 phone for free. And then boom, not even paying attention to it, right? Really, that is what is going on. When you are giving things away for free, there's no value on it, not to that individual that's receiving it. And when they don't value what you're gifting them, let's say you're gifting them a course, let's say you're gifting them a book. If they don't value it, if they don't put any skin in the game for that item, then it is not going to be an important thing that they are going to value, right? It's all about value. If there's no value in it for them, they're not going to value it. They're not going to make it a priority. If someone invests money, if somebody gives you a car for free, you're totally excited. You got this car for free. I didn't have to pay for it. Oh my God, this is amazing. How much do you actually believe people will take care of things, as opposed to they invest money every single week in paying for a car loan? They want that car to last, and they want to take real good care of that car. They get the oil changed on time. They get the brakes done properly. They are doing everything they can to preserve that beautiful item. Well, when you are giving something away for free, do you really see a return on people investing with that product or that service? I can tell you, in over 15 years of being in business, the last thing people do is, when you give them something for free, is actually invest in it. You're giving somebody something for free, and then you're asking them to invest in that free item that has zero value. You're asking them to invest time and money and resources, their personal resources, into that product or service. They're not going to. It's actually, I want you to get the energy of this. It's actually something that is void of value. And so when it's void of value, it's going to be void of energy. In order to attract something or someone, there needs to be a robust energy. There needs to be an attraction point. There's no attraction point with an item that is free. Now, most companies, most organizations will, if you come to their website and they'll offer you something. Here's something that I created. I want to gift this to you. Please, if you would like it, please sign up for our newsletter, or, sign here to receive this instant download. That is a known operating procedure in business, and that can work very well. But guess what? People have to already be aware of who you are, and they have to already have bought into some level of interest in who you are and what you create in the world. People are not out there randomly coming across websites and going, okay, I'm going to take this for free. I'm just going to take all these things for free. I know myself that when I have taken courses, when I have even paid for courses, like having the products after the fact, I often don't go back to them. And when you give somebody something for free, as far as like recordings or even documents, they oftentimes will be like, yeah, I'll get back to it later. I'll get back to it later. Because it's not valuable, they don't make it important. So I hope this is making sense. And what I really want you to understand is that when you are delivering something in your business, when you're creating something in your business, you need to be in the mindset of that ideal client. You need to know who your ideal client is before you're creating anything. You need to be very clear around the people that you desire to impact, and you need to be up to date with everything that is going on in your world, and you need to be up to date with what's going on in the world around you in your business. If that, what you need to have a global understanding of what's taking place and also in your area of expertise. And so when you're doing that and you're aware of the changes that are happening and what people are looking for, then you can create something that has some value to the product, or it may be of value to that customer or that prospective customer. But if that customer comes and they are just getting to know you and they are interested in possibly learning more about you, you have to create trust, right? You've got to create trust. They need to be able to get to know you, and then they need to like you, and then they need to feel that they can trust you in order for them to buy from you and hire you, right? So you need to get to that point of trust. Well, they might like you because you give them something for free, but they may go, okay, she just gave away all of this for free. There's a funky energy on that. Why would I then go and hire her? It actually, if you really tap into that, if somebody is giving you things away for free, how much do you value that? Do you question, why is somebody giving this away for free? Right. And so, yeah, we have someone in the chat room that says giving something away for free doesn't really make them trust you. Exactly. It doesn't make them trust you. It makes them question you. Now, do you want to say, thank you for stopping by my website. Thank you for stopping by my business. I would like to gift this to you. Gift this to you. And you give something. Well, thank you. I love a gift. Thank you. I really appreciate a gift. So they're not looking at that item as something that you have decided is free. Because when you say something is free, you've decided there's no value to that. And I'm going to challenge all of the people out there that say you're going to get big customers from this. No, what you're likely going to get, and this is personal experience and seeing with other clients as well, is what you're going to get is you're going to get a lot of people that are just looking for the freebies. You're going to get the tire kickers. You're going to get those people that all they want to do is take energy, right? They just want to they give it to me, give it to me, give it to me. Well, if you're in business and you desire for people to trust you and to buy from you or to hire you, you want them also to desire to gift to other people, right? If you want to, let's say, have a house built, right? You want to hire someone that is going to build you a beautiful house, and you contribute to them, to the work that they have done for you, so that they contribute the house to you. It is a simultaneity of gifting and receiving, right? It's an exchange. That this is the capital world that we live in, right? This is how we create businesses. This is how we create money, and this is how money flows. So if you're not gifting and you're not receiving, you've cut off the flow in business. So if you're cutting off the flow in business, how is your business going to grow? How is your business going to be able to even just sustain its present financial position? Businesses fall and go out of business all of the time, right? I forget what the percentage is, but it's so high. People that even make it past the 5-year mark, it's so incredibly high. And one of the reasons I believe strongly is because people are trying to they're trying to get all these people to come over and choose them. They're trying to get all these customers to come over, but they're in that energy of give me, give me, give me, right? And yet they're putting on this beautiful little facade of let me give you this for free, in hopes that that person will say, oh, Christine was so generous. I think I'm going to go check out the rest of her website, and then I'm going to hire her. Check on the energy of this, my friends. When you are giving away something for free, you're stopping the flow. You are stopping the generosity of gifting and receiving flow. You're stopping the energy of money. If you think of like money as the energy of flowing, and money is flowing through the universe all of the time. If your business is not in the flow of both creating great products or services, it will not be receiving the money, the contribution for those products and services back. If all you're doing is giving away, you've stopped the flow. All right, we are up to our first commercial. I want you to think about that. I want you to really look at your business and what your values, what your belief systems are around the word free and the action of giving something away for free. When we get back, we're going to jump right back into how this is impacting your company and how you can stop doing this so that you can actually grow your business even more with more potential than you've ever had before, especially before the free. So you're listening to Inspired Choices. I'm your host, Christine McIver, on the Inspired Choices Network. We'll be right back.
Many of us make choices based on our past experiences or based on what others believe. What would our lives be like if we made our choices based on what we desire for our futures? When you join the Inspired Choices show with business optimization expert Christine McIver, you'll be provoked to look at what is true and what you know, but may not choose, that requires your attention. Christine does not hold back. She brings all her expertise to every show. Are you ready to create and live the life you truly desire? Listen for Inspired Choices every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Mountain, and 5 p.m. Pacific on InspiredChoicesNetwork.com.
Are you a subject matter expert? Are you here to share your expertise with an audience waiting to hear from you in only the way you can deliver? Are you ready to have your voice amplified across the airwaves? Inspired Choices Network has a global radio platform streaming to millions of people across the world. Professionally produced and supported by an accomplished team every step of the way, you can broadcast from anywhere in the world, knowing your voice matters, and we ensure it is delivered with ease and efficiency. Eager to hear your message, the world awaits. Contact us today to become an Inspired Choices Network radio host. Email become a host at InspiredChoicesNetwork.com.
This is the Inspired Choices Show with business optimization expert Christine McIver. To participate in the program, join our live studio audience in our chat room at InspiredChoicesNetwork.com. You can also make the choice to ask or comment by email by sending to Christine at InspiredChoices.ca. Now, back to the program.
All right, my friends, thank you so much for being here. You are joining the How to Stop Giving Business Away for Free show. So in our first segment, I really talked about value and how what you are valuing is valued in return. And the individuals that you are looking to do business with you, if they are not feeling a value to what you're offering, you're actually not going to be building trust with them. And when you are giving things away for free, you're stopping the flow. And the word that I was trying to think of before we went to break was currency. So we talk about currency, and then we talk about the root word of currency is the current. So which is flow, right? Money is here, and any kind of trade that's gone on before monetary money came into play was all about an exchange of value. I will give you, a chicken if you will give me, I don't know, a loaf of bread, let's say, right? So there was the currency, and this was the flow that went back and forth. I love this comment. Danielle has said, too much for free almost makes me and the others seem desperate. Please like me. Oh my God, that is exactly true. And this is where I wanted to go in this segment. The whole idea of giving things away for free in business, most people think it's about getting the other person to choose us. The truth of what that's about is it's about the owner. It's about the business owner. It's about the creator themselves. They It's where they are at in their mindset. It's where they are at in their belief systems about themselves. It speaks to their level of confidence, and it speaks to how much they value, or the lack thereof, of themselves and what they are creating. If you feel like you have to give something away for free, I'm going to challenge you to look within. And when I work with clients, I do this all of the time. I will challenge them. Why do you believe that you need to give something away for free? And then I will dig deeply. I've done this with a number of clients. Tell me what it is. Tell me where you feel the value of what you are creating. And right away, what starts to come out is, first of all, imposter syndrome. They don't believe they're good enough. What comes out is their comparison. They're competing with other people. They're looking at what other people are doing. You know, when I first went into business, I did the same thing. I would look at other people that were doing what I was doing, and I would say, well, they've been in business for this long. They've been doing this and creating this, and I haven't done that much. So therefore, total conclusion without actual data. So therefore, mine should be valued far less than theirs. And then I would drop the value in my mind. So it came back to my belief system about my own worth. So here we are back to value again. Yeah, value is the root of all of this. But the truth is the value is about you, where you value yourself. And when you are valuing yourself as being less than, not good enough, that you have to give everything away for free, how are you ever going to up your value when you believe that? So let me point to this. If you have a free item or items that you are giving away for free to people to get them to be your, to choose you, to like you, as Danielle said, if you're giving things away for free, well, once they have those things for free, how many more things are they going to want for free? And where's your mindset? Well, I give it away to them for free, so they're never going to possibly want to pay like $1,000 to work with me. Like, oh my God, they're not going to go from 0 to 1,000. You're right, they're not, because you've set the stage for the value. That's number one. And number two, you've attracted people that want things for free. So you are attracting the wrong customer base when you are desiring to attract people and trying to attract them from the space of giving something for free. Now think about that. Really look at that. How often do you go out, if you were going out to purchase something and you were going to different locations, and one location had this car that was $200? If I said I bought a car from $200, what's the first thought that would come into your mind? Must be a piece of crap. Well, you're going to have to probably, what's wrong with it, Christine? How much work are you going to have to do on it, right? Exactly, Sarah says. Yes, that's your mindset is immediately going to go there. Well, so is everybody else's mindset. It's $200. It must be a piece of crap. What's wrong with it, right? Now you go down the street and the exact same car, the exact same year, everything exactly the same. That car is priced at $5,000, $10,000. Instantly you go, that car must be very valuable. That car must be, I bet you that's really worth that. I really want to take that car for a drive. I don't want to take the other one, the $200 one, for a drive, because it's probably going to break down, right? And then what if you went down the road to another one and that car was valued at $100,000, right? Exact same car. You might have a conclusion about what it means about that car. You might say, well, is that guy overpricing it? Is that really worth it, right? People are always in the measuring perspective, all right? They're always measuring the values of things. That's a known fact, and that's okay. But what you need to be doing is you really need to be identifying what's going on within you when you're looking at different price points. If you have put, let's say you've invested 5 years in your business, and during those 5 years, you've invested in education. Maybe you have a college education. I would say that that's at least $15,000 a year for that education. So let's say you've invested 3 years. So we're at $45,000, right? And then you've been in business for 5 years. So I would say you would learn at least $10,000 worth of knowledge through those 5 years. So that's another $50,000. We're up to $95,000 in value. Then on top of that, you've taken courses to become more of an expert in your field. Let's say we add another $50,000 to that. So we're nearly up to $150,000 in value. Then you start to work with that individual. You're working one-on-one with them. You are bringing to the table $150,000 worth of value, and you want to charge them $25 for an hour, right? That is insane. And guess what? You're not going to succeed, because the energy of your true value is very high. So if you're watching on video, I've got my hand up close to my head, and the value of what you're pricing something is well below, just at chest level. So there is a marked difference between the energies. When there is that much of a spread between what you are charging and the true value of what you bring to the table, you've got such a mishmash of energies that they don't match. And so what ends up happening, and I know this personally because I have had this same in my business, is what happens is you show up to the table with your $150,000 value, and you're offering something for $25 an hour when it should be at the very minimum $150 to $250 an hour at minimum. What happens is the people that would actually pay you $250 an hour, they cannot read your offers. They can't read your offers. And the people that want it for free or very, very little, you're going to oversell them. In other words, they're going to purchase your value of $250 and only pay $25. And that's 25%, or that's 10%, right? They're only going to be able to receive 10% of what you contribute to them. So if you're a coach out there and you're coaching people and you're frustrated because you're not seeing dynamic change with your clients and you're not seeing them give you fabulous testimonials, guess what? It's on you, my friends. And I always give you straight talk, and I'm being straight up because I want you to really change this for yourself. They're not able to receive. You are over delivering to them, and they can't receive it because they're only valuing it at $25. They can only receive 10% of it. So they're only going to get 10% possible of change. They may not even get the full 10%, but that's the maximum that they can actually receive. And so what you are actually doing is you are pushing these prospective clients away because they're not getting the true value and the true change and return on their investment. I hope this is landing, and I hope that it's stirring you up, because you know what? It's time for us to really understand what we're doing when we're believing we have to give things away for free. When we come back, we're going to go to our next break. We're going to talk about competition and what this is actually doing and how it's negatively impacting you being chosen in the world, and what it will do in the marketplace, in your area of expertise, when you are not showing up with free, and when you are showing up with free, what it's actually doing in your area of interest and in your area of expertise. So you're listening to Inspired Choices. I'm your host, Christine McIver, here on the Inspired Choices Network. Don't go away. We've got lots more for you right after the break.
Many of us make choices based on our past experiences or based on what others believe. What would our lives be like if we made our choices based on what we desire for our futures? When you join the Inspired Choices show with business optimization expert Christine McIver, you'll be provoked to look at what is true and what you know, but may not choose, that requires your attention. Christine does not hold back. She brings all her expertise to every show. Are you ready to create and live the life you truly desire? Listen for Inspired Choices every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Mountain, and 5 p.m. Pacific on InspiredChoicesNetwork.com.
How wonderful would it be to carry your favorite Inspired Choices Network host with you throughout your day? Well, now you can. Inspired Choices Network now has its very own mobile app. Our free app offers live streaming shows, along with thousands of podcasts and TV episodes. Our shows cover a wide variety of topics. Whether you're waking up with us, carrying us through the day, and taking us to bed with you, we're always here for you to enjoy. We're easy to find. Just search for Inspired Choices Network in the Apple App Store or Google Play Store.
This is the Inspired Choices Show with business optimization expert Christine McIver. To participate in the program, join our live studio audience in our chat room at inspiredchoicesnetwork.com. You can also make the choice to ask or comment by email by sending to Christine@inspiredchoices.ca. Now, back to the program.
All right. Stop it. Stop giving away your business for free. And really, that's what you're doing. You're not just giving somebody something for free. You're actually giving your business away for free. And how is your business possibly going to be able to sustain giving things away for free? Well, we talked already about the flow and how you cut off the currency flow to your business when you're doing that. Then we talked about the value and the return and the type of customers you're actually going to attract. And what I want to talk about now is competition. So there's a big school of thought that in order to beat your competitors, you have to, shine brighter. You have to dance more. You've got to be the wildest monkey dancing in the corner so people will choose you. And again, I say bullshit to that because everything is energy. Let's come back to that. Everything is energy. If you have invested in your area of expertise and you're very clear around what you know and you continue to grow and you continue to evolve yourself and you continue to evolve your business, you are in a very strong truth energy with yourself. And you energetically, you are going to be at a very high energy. If your belief system, though, comes in and you believe that you have to be in competition, you're going to be trying to chase things. You're going to try to chase your competitors. You're going to try to chase your customers. And what you're actually going to do when you chase something, what are they doing? They're running away from you. And that's the same in business. Stop chasing your clients. Begin to attract your clients to you. When you are chasing, you have a very different energy. You have an energy of desperation. You have an energy of, I'm not good enough. You aren't choosing me, so I got to go chase you. What if you actually sat back and you were doing you and you were doing your brilliance and you knew that energy attracts like? You actually work the laws of the universe. One of the top laws, of course, is the law of attraction. And you knew that what you were doing was bringing brilliance to the world. What if you allowed that to work in your favor? How different would that be? But Christine, like if I'm not getting out there and if I'm not doing all these things, how are people going to know about me? Yes, we do need to show up. Absolutely. We do need to be speaking about what we're doing. Absolutely. But you got to get your energy clean first. You've got to be very clear about your expertise and how much you value it. So the truth around value is how much do you value your expertise? And start to look at that. That's where we all need coaching. That's where we all need to have somebody really hold us accountable around that. If your pricing is too low, if your pricing is like barely, mainly giving it away for nothing, you're not going to attract people that understand value. And if you're looking for high priced clientele to really choose you, you've got to be willing to choose yourself and show up that way. Just over a year and a half ago, just about now, I changed the business model for the Inspired Choices Network. And I sat down, as I've learned and I've grown, I sat down and I did a lot of changes, and I created a different business model where we have different levels of hosting packages, right? And like any company, you should be revamping and re-looking at these things again and again. This should be at least an annual, if not biannual experience that you're going through with your business. And when I did that, the pricing really had to change. The data, the facts on the table were such that it did not make sense what we were charging and the value of what we were actually contributing to our house. And so that was great. And I personally bumped up against my belief system around the value. And I had to do a lot of personal work and really dig deep around what was it that I was believing that was no longer true and real, that was no longer a fit for me. I had to do a lot of this personal belief around that. And today I can tell you that when I speak the price of our packages to prospective hosts, there's no waning in my voice. There's no worry. Oh my God, is it going to be too large for them? Are they going to say no? It's gone. That is completely gone. The prices that I charge today, the prices for all the products and services, the prices for my personal business coaching, all of that less than, lack, worry, fear energy that used to be around things, it's gone. I know the true value of what we bring to the table. I know the true value of what will create greater for both our company, our team, and also our customers. When someone is, again, I want you to think about that imbalance. If you're giving something away for a hugely reduced cost, they're not going to value it and it's not going to contribute back to them. So when you are thinking about competition and you think you have to go out there and you have to chase and you have to one up this person and one up that person, the only people that are interested in what you're doing is the other people that are doing the exact same thing. The customers, the real customers of value, they're not interested in all of that noise. And they know that it's noise. And in fact, if they have a very high vibrating awareness and they want to work with real ethical, strong organizations, they're not going to play any of that game. They're just not. They're not going to be in alignment energetically with you. And they're absolutely not going to be interested in watching this crazy. Now, of course, there's lots of people out there that are addicted to, all the drama that's in the world, and they're addicted to the chaos, and they love stuff like this. And they will try to, oh my God, this is great. Yeah, you can do it. You can beat that person and all that nonsense. And all these people comparing numbers of how many listeners they have and how many followers they have and all this. That is so insane. Like it's like it's the latest addiction in the world, right? It's worse than crack cocaine. The addiction of numbers is killing people. It's killing businesses and it's killing the spirit of the creators. And I speak to this all the time. Stop doing that. Stop being so addicted to the damn numbers. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? If you have 100,000, if you have 1 million followers, could your business really sustain you coaching one-on-one with 1 million followers? Could your classes really sustain that? I want you to think about that very clearly, because when you believe that that's what you have to have in order to receive, you're going to make yourself crazy and you're not going to be doing what's so important, and you're not going to be nurturing relationships. A client needs to be nurtured. You want to create, again, that trust. And as that you have that trust and they choose to work with you and they choose to hire you, you want to nurture that relationship. You want to continue to nurture those relationships because your clients are valuable and they value you. These are not, your clients shouldn't just be a number. Your clients should actually be the people that you want to be here to work with. They should be people that you want them to desire to have your products and services. And when you're in competition, when you're giving away everything for free and you're in competition with the other person that's doing perceived better than you, and I do say perceived, you are not focusing on the right person for you to actually engage with. You're focusing on your quote unquote competitors. Now, I don't believe anybody's in competition with me because I don't believe anybody does things exactly the same way that I do. Nobody has the exact same energy that I do. Nobody has the exact same team that I do. So that our organization creates a different energy than other organizations. And we may do very similar things, but we are all very, very different. And when you understand the uniqueness that you are and that your organization is, you'll start to show up differently with confidence. And you'll start to understand that someone else can be doing something very similar to you, but they're not going to attract your clients because of their energy. Their energy is different. They're going to attract clients that are attracted to their energy. But the purer you can get with your energy and the value that you have with yourself, you are going to attract more and more clients with so much more ease and so much more pleasure. It will blow your mind. It really will. And you will begin to have more pleasure with your business when you're doing that. And when you are joyful and you're happy and you have more pleasure with your business, aren't you going to be someone more enjoyable to work with? The energy that you will be putting out to the world will be one where people are wanting to be attracted to and wanting to work with someone who is in that positive mindset, who is in that place of joy, not in that desperate energy of please hire me, please hire me, please hire me. Like when I speak to prospects for the network, yes, I get disappointed because I love a lot of the creation that's being done out there. Absolutely. I would love to see the business grow more and more. And all that tells me is, okay, I need to keep looking at myself. What am I doing? What is it that, how much clearer do I need to be? And, I've had my biggest growth personally and with my belief about myself and how I value myself by being in my own business. It has forced me to really look at these things, and I'm incredibly grateful because today, if I was to close my business today, I would walk away with joy. I would walk away with pride, knowing that I showed up fully and completely, and there was no desperate energy. Yes, there used to be desperate energy, absolutely, until I was doing this work and really developing myself and my personal self-worth. It changes. My friends, whether you're in business, just started your own business or you've been in it a long time, I really want to encourage you to look at this. Look at the value of what you believe about yourself and the value that you believe about what you're creating in the world. You're killing your business with giving things away for free, and you're actually zapping your personal energy and your team's energy when you're continuously doing that. We had a question in the chat room. What would you say about social media lives? I think social media lives are great. And I think that when you're giving someone a taste of who you are and you're showing up in the world, because we have billions of websites, we have people that are out there creating content online more than we've ever had before, which is fabulous. People need to be aware of you. So when you're showing up on lives and you're showing up consistently, which is something that's so, so important, when you're showing up and you're contributing an awareness to people, when you're giving them a taste of what you do, that is going to be an enticement, and you're showing up with your energy. What it's also doing is when you're showing up live, you're holding yourself accountable to value yourself so that you're willing to show up live. You're willing to bring yourself out into the world. That in and of itself speaks to other people. Oh, look, Christine's doing a live. Look, Christine's speaking about what she does. She has confidence in what she is doing because she's willing to show up like that. Well, nothing is more sexy than someone who is confident. Nothing is more appealing than someone who is confident. And when you're confident and you're consistent, guess what? Those are two of the pillars that begins to build that trust. When you continue to show up, not in a push energy, but in a here I am, I want to speak to this, I want to share this with you, I want to let you know about me, let you know about my products or services, or give you some awareness around my body of work. That is wonderful. And that is the way to start to build that trust with these prospective clients and customers. It's a win-win for everyone. The biggest piece is really for you to acknowledge, hey, I'm doing this. I'm showing up, I'm being consistent, and I am confident with what I do. Remember, confidence is sexy. Confidence is something that is a magnet for other people. When you're confident, you don't need to be arrogant. When you're confident, you don't need to give something away for free. And when you're confident, you're willing to speak what is true for you. That is beautiful. That is such a clear, can you feel that energy? That's such a pure, beautiful, attractive energy. What would it take for you to start to really look at your belief system around your values, look at your belief system around how you value yourself, how you value your body of work, and what would it take for you to be confident in a way that you've never been before? What if you just turned your confidence up 2%? If you turned up your bank account 2%, would that be a good thing? If you're willing to really look at yourself and look at where you are at with your values, if you're willing to look at where you are with your mindset around your beliefs, imagine what could actually start to change and create greater, not only for you, but for those customers and clients that are out there looking for you. All right, we're up to our last break. When we get back, we're going to continue this and we're going to wrap it all up. You're listening to Inspired Choices with myself, Christine McIver, on the Inspired Choices Network. We'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Many of us make choices based on our past experiences or based on what others believe. What would our lives be like if we made our choices based on what we desire for our futures? When you join the Inspired Choices show with business optimization expert Christine McIver, you'll be provoked to look at what is true and what you know, but may not choose, that requires your attention. Christine does not hold back. She brings all her expertise to every show. Are you ready to create and live the life you truly desire? Listen for Inspired Choices every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Mountain, and 5 p.m. Pacific on InspiredChoicesNetwork.com.
Are you a subject matter expert? Are you here to share your expertise with an audience waiting to hear from you in only the way you can deliver? Are you ready to have your voice amplified across the airwaves? Inspired Choices Network has a global radio platform streaming to millions of people across the world. Professionally produced and supported by an accomplished team every step of the way, you can broadcast from anywhere in the world, knowing your voice matters, and we ensure it is delivered with ease and efficiency. Eager to hear your message, the world awaits. Contact us today to become an Inspired Choices Network radio host. Email becomeahost@inspiredchoicesnetwork.com.
This is the Inspired Choices Show with business optimization expert Christine McIver. To participate in the program, join our live studio audience in our chat room at InspiredChoicesNetwork.com. You can also make the choice to ask or comment by email by sending to Christine@InspiredChoices.ca. Now, back to the program.
Oh, wow, my friends. So I'm curious, where's your value? Where's your belief system around how valuable you are now after listening to today's show? I would love to hear from you. I would love you to send me an email, Christine@InspiredChoices.ca. And if you're someone who is looking to get more support, to really learn how to grow your business, have more pleasure with your business, increase your value, increase your traffic with your customers and clients, do reach out to me. I have a program called the Strategic Business Package, and I work with clients to do so much in their business so that we can really change this very, very quickly. I have more than 15 years experience in my own business and another 10 years in business, well, probably even more than 10 years in business over and above that I bring to the table with all my clients. Working with business owners is one of the biggest pleasures I have, in addition to running the network here and doing my own show. So do reach out again, Christine@InspiredChoices.ca. Let's see if it's a match for us to work together so we can really bring your amazingness to the world. So with that, we were talking about confidence and how important the confidence is in no longer giving away things for free, and really understanding that when you show up with confidence, you don't have to give away the farm, as the saying goes. You don't have to give away the farm. Don't give away the farm. Don't give everybody something for free. Show up consistently. Show up valuing who you are. Show up valuing what you do in the world, and it will be received as valuable. There are customers and clients looking for what you have to offer out there. And how do I know that? Because when we talk about energies, if there is something on your heart that you desire to bring to the world, there has to be an equal energy that is actually I'm going to say, pulling that through you. There's got to be a desire out there for that particular thing. We've seen so much around push energy, where people are pushing things in our face all of that time, all of the time. That energy is repelling. But the energy of desire to bring it forth to the world is actually being pulled from other people desiring to have that kind of information, that product or that service in the world. So when something is on your heart to bring it forward, I want you to first understand that someone's looking for this. And so the way that I value this product or this service, the way that I value it is the way that it's going to be received. If you are looking for clientele that are going to value the investment you've made in yourself and the investment you've made in your creation, then you've got to value it higher than free. They're not going to choose it if it's free. They're just not. You're not going to build a strong client base by constantly giving things away for free. I watch organizations giving things away for free so much. And yeah, they get a lot of traffic. They get a lot of noise. They get a lot of people that are saying, yes, 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 I'm going to say yes, I'm going to say yes. And then when it comes to actually putting money on the table, when they upsell you, the percentage is so low. It really I can't even talk right now. It really boggles my mind, because I'm thinking, oh my gosh, how much time did you and your team put into this? How much money did you put into marketing? How much time and effort have you actually invested into all of this free? And what is the return on that? It really boggles my mind. And I've seen people come back again and again to these individuals because they're giving things away for free. They come again and again and again, but I don't see big people coming in that are willing to invest high numbers with an organization that's constantly giving things away for free. And the amount of noise and traffic that they have to make in order to have people show up is ludicrous. I would rather work with 10 strong customers that value what I do and value the difference that we are making in the world for them than to have 500 people that are just, want it all for free or for $10 or whatever the case may be. Again, this comes down to the value that you put in yourself and your belief system. So how much do you believe that you have to give things away for free for people to actually like you? That's what you need to look at. If you believe that you have to give away everything for free or the majority of things for free in order for anybody to actually choose you, then that is what you're going to create in the world. Let's really start valuing what we're doing, my friends. Let's value the effort that we're putting in. Think about all of the time and all of the money you've invested into your knowledge, into your products and your services. That's where we need to begin. We need to be valuing each and every aspect of what it takes to create that product or that service. That's where the value needs to start. And you watch what happens when you start to do this. People are going to show up and they are going to value you, and they're going to want to stay as your customer or your clients because they know that you are leading with truth. If you're not leading with truth, if you're leading with here, let me give you this all for free, that's not true. Your products and services are not actually free. If you want to give somebody something, okay, so they can get to know you. If you're doing, Facebook Lives, if you're jumping on different platforms and you're speaking to your level of expertise, okay, that's you giving them a taste of what you do. That's you spreading the knowledge about you. That's your personal advertising. That's still costing you time and energy, okay? But really, when it comes to gifting people, one gift, and the rest of it, you need to start valuing it, and they will start to value it as well. I wish so much to see people happy and prosperous in their businesses, because there has never been more money in the world than there is today. And it doesn't need to be with everybody else and not with you. You deserve to value yourself so that you can receive the value of what the world wants to contribute to you. But it's got to start with you. And let's build the trust with ourselves that we know what we're talking about. Build the trust with ourselves that we value who we are and what we bring. And let's change the world in that direction, so we don't have to be trying to flog all this free and just have lots of noise out there. So my friends, until next week, I want you to take good care care. And remember, you can always make another choice. I'll see you again the following week, every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern on the Inspired Choices Network. Bye for now.
Thank you for choosing to listen to Inspired Choices Show. Christine McIver will return next Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Mountain, and 5 p.m. Pacific on InspiredChoicesNetwork.com. We hope you'll join us. Until then, be willing to choose what you really desire. This is your life, making the choices that bring you all that you desire.